At the next Amarillo City Council meeting, council members will consider an ordinance issuing certificates of obligation.
According to the notice, the certificates of obligation will go toward renovating streets, alleys, culverts, and bridges. That story is part of our Democracy 2026 coverage tonight. An opportunity for the city of Amarillo to complete public works projects with funding through certificates of obligation.
People want to plan in advance. So what we want to do is we want to take that, put it into practice, go ahead and get support from council on it. Then we wouldn't have to pay for it until next year's budget, which means we would go ahead and start budget discussions to account for that additional revenue piece that would need to cover that debt service.
Stanley says the funds could address a number of projects, including streets, water, and sewage.
Osage Street, one of the hardest hit roads. We had a complete overhaul over there for some of the water and sewer. And so that infrastructure that was done in there, we held off on ever updating that road. So we really need to get to that road. Today, they said it's around $18 million to replace that.
Councilmember Don Tibbs says a concern coming from constituents is how council is working to pass the CO. But by doing it this way, Tibbs says it'll be built into their upcoming budget.
We don't have the tax dollars to just go out and pay cash for those items, but we've got that CO, much like the use of a credit card, that we can say, hey, let's get it now, but we do have the revenue to make that payment, and then we can set that payoff date. We know what it is. So if it's 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, that can roll off. And then the great thing about that is now that's in our budget. Now we can go out and do that again for another project.
Stanley says they are also gathering and getting preliminary cost estimates for the project.
The next council meeting is scheduled for February 24th.